We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Tuesday video, and my name is Morgan, and over here is Marley, who is sleeping. But today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite Korean dramas, plus a little extra because I can't just list it at 10 because I'm Morgan. But I'm going to be talking about my top favorite dramas because tomorrow is my birthday, and I thought I'd do something that's a little bit about me because I'm a little selfish. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But I just thought that I would talk about some of my favorite dramas and kind of recommend them for you guys to watch. Also, I love watching shows that have romance, that have angst, that makes me feel stuff, that has comedy. I pretty much like lots of stuff. The only thing I don't really watch a lot of is historical dramas. If you do like historical dramas, Sam is definitely the person to ask because she loves historical dramas, while I not so much. So number one is School 2013. This is the 5th School series. The first one actually aired in 1999. This series is about one of the worst schools in Seoul and the students and teachers that go to it. The school focuses on many different struggles that the students and teachers go through, such as bullies, over-demanding parents, suicides, and friendship. So I guess there's one word to kind of describe why I like School 2013 so much, and it definitely would have to be the bromance. I did feel like School 2013 was able to give a realistic view on what high schools are in Korea, although I can't say 100% they're like that because obviously I'm not Korean and I've never lived or been to Korea before, but I could still connect to the storylines that they were talking about, from like drifting away from your friends or from fighting to your friends, even to the pressures that your parents put on you to do well in school. The reason why I like this drama so much, of course, is the romance, but also the fact that it has a unique charm to it that kind of makes you feel connected to it, where you're rooting for the characters, even the bad characters. You want them to do well. Now, if you do like school life dramas, or if you like dramas that more focus on friendship rather than romance, then please check out School 2013 and you won't be disappointed. Number 2, White Christmas. This drama is about a famous private school where only Korea's top 0.1% can attend. The school is also located in the mountains, so all the staff and students stay in dorms, which are all heavily watched by cameras. During winter vacation, students leave the school for 8 days, leaving behind 7 students and a teacher. Each receive a hateful letter that states that they will all die. Unknown to them, there is a murderer among them. Da, da, da. And this is a drama that I've been trying to get Sam to watch forever because it's so good. But White Christmas is one of those dramas that makes you think. It has a little bit of a thriller aspect to it, but yet a mystery, and then there's friendship, and then I wouldn't say there's romance in it, but there is a little romance in it, like a hint of romance that maybe if you look really close you can see. But I like how there's an overall question in this drama of, are monsters born or are they created? And when I started this drama, I thought, well, they're born. But then when I ended this drama, I was questioning, well, are they created or are they born? And so I definitely questioned my own, I wouldn't say morals, but my own ideas about certain things, what's right and what's wrong. And it's definitely a drama that has a bunch of twists and turns and makes you think. And so if you do like dramas that make you think, or dramas that have more to do with thrillers or mysteries, then please check out this drama because it's so good, even though it's a little bit older. Number 3, Weightlifting, Kim Bok-joon. I know I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Kim Bok-joo has a bright personality and a strong sense of justice. She is a female weightlifter who goes to a sports college. The weightlifting club is not really popular with guys, and they also have enemies with the gymnastic team. During a misunderstanding, she meets Joon-hun, who was also her childhood friend, who also had a one-sided crush on her. The story is also loosely based on a real weightlifter in South Korea, and her name was Jang Mirin. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So the reason why I fell in love with this drama is because of the fact that it's so cute. It's like very, very fluffy and romantic, and it's basically eating a whole bowl of Lucky Charms, but without the, like, I don't know, the gross little, you know what I'm talking about, like the nuggets. They're not nuggets, Morgan. They're like Cheerios, not Cheerios. I mean, Cheerios are good, but like, you know, I'll put it on the screen what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's like eating a whole bowl of marshmallows. That's how sweet it is. I also like how, even though this drama is very fluffy, it's very realistic. I like it that when characters fight, they make up. Or when there's a misunderstanding, they talk through it. I also really enjoyed the comedy in this because it was a really funny show, and of course the friendship in it. She has two best friends that are part of the swag club, and I would love to have them as my friends. I also love how the main guy, when he found out that the main girl didn't exactly like him in the beginning of the show, he wasn't rude or mean to her, or he wasn't like very overly protective or kind of like, I hate you because you like someone else. I like the fact that he still wanted to be her friend and be by her side even though they weren't dating, or even though she didn't like him at the time. And I felt that very refreshing, because sometimes in dramas such as Boys Over Flower, when a character like the second lead, the main guy gets very angry and very kind of mean to her in a way. So if you do like dramas that, if you guys do like overly fluffy dramas, then please check out Weightlifting Fairy, because you won't regret it, because it's so fluffy. Number 4, Scent of a Woman. This is a romantic melodrama that follows the life of a 30-year-old woman who works as a low-level clerk. At work, she's belittled by her coworkers and also given their work to do. One day, she gets into a minor accident and is sent to the hospital, where she meets her childhood friend, who unfortunately informs her that she has cancer. Deciding to live her life, she quits her job and heads to a getaway, where she of course meets King Kaiwook, who is actually the heir to the company that she just quit from. Since her life will be ending soon, she decides to create a bucket list of all the things she wants to do before she dies. So Scent of a Woman was actually the second drama I've ever watched for like Korean dramas, and I absolutely loved it. I like how kind of realistic it was. Well, I don't really know realistic to cancer, but I like how it wasn't one of those shows that are like, you have cancer, JK, you don't. So I really enjoyed the fact that, you know, she was actually sick and that these are the struggles that she went through. And the main reason why this drama is on the list is because it made me feel something. It made me feel sad. It made me feel horrible for the characters. I could connect to the characters. And even after all these years, I still consider it one of my favorite dramas because of the way that it was written and how sweet the main characters were together. And also, fun fact, the Grim Reaper from Goblin is actually the main guy in this drama. But if you do like dramas that will definitely make you cry or make you feel something, then check out Scent of a Woman, because it's such a good drama, but it will also make you cry. Number 5, Replay 1997. This drama follows 6 friends as they meet up once again at their high school reunion, where one couple will announce that they're getting married. The drama flashes back and forth from the reunion to 1997 and onwards. The drama also focuses on fan culture, since the main character is obsessed with K-pop, like how I'm obsessed with Infinite, but the group that she loves instead of Infinite is HOT. So of course I love the other Replay series, but this one is definitely my favorite. And I know a lot of people will say like, oh, it's because Hoya, because you're an Infinite stan, but the reason why I love this drama so much is basically because the main characters. I thought that, I'm going to say her name wrong, Youngji, and I know it's wrong, I apologize, and Soinguk, sorry, I'm butchering all their names, I know, but I thought they were amazing as the main couple, and you definitely felt like invested into the relationship and their friends' relationship. I felt like the show was really fast, lighthearted, but did deal with a lot of kind of serious topics in a way. But I did love the relationship they had with their friends, and it definitely brought me back to my school years where I used to hang out with my friends during lunch, and that was your world. Also, it was really interesting to see the different events that happened in the 90s. Also, their friendship kills me. So if you do like school dramas and you like dramas that they're fun, lighthearted, please check out Replay 1997, because it's such a lighthearted drama that is easy to watch and get addicted to. Plus, the main girl is pretty much me, but towards Infinite instead of HOT. Number 6, King's Two Hearts. South Korea is still under a monarchy, and the main story focuses on the youngest prince who has no plans of taking over the throne or basically any responsibilities. After an incident, the prince is shipped off to join a joint team with North Korea to participate in the World Officer Championships. There he meets the North Koreans general's only daughter. But things get even more complicated when the second prince has to take the throne and an arranged marriage forms. So the name of the drama sounds kind of weird, but if you think about it, he has two hearts, like one for South Korea, one for North Korea. The reason why this drama is on the list is because of the villain. So the villain actually scared me in this drama. Not like in a way where you're jumping with fear, in a more like in your head way. A lot of times with Korean dramas, the villains I don't really view as villains because a lot of times they give up. But with this villain, he was really smart and really evil, and also there was a foreign lady that also really scared me. I felt like this drama was well thought out. I liked the plotline. It was very fast moving, and I like the fact that they didn't make people from North Korea seem evil, because I feel like a lot of times in dramas they just take people from North Korea and they're like, they're the evil people, or like sometimes they'll take people from like America and be like, they're racist. And so, or not all the time, I'm not saying every drama does that, but it was very refreshing to see them take North Korean characters and make them into people I can root for. But number 7, 1% of anything. A school teacher helps an old man, which leads to a domino effect of events. A rich heir is cold to everyone around him, even his grandfather. But in order for the heir to get his grandfather's full inheritance, he must date the school teacher for 6 months. So this drama is one that Sam told me I needed to watch, and I put it off so many times because I was like, I don't know. But then I just watched it one day and I loved it. I loved how angsty it was. It was so angsty, and I just loved it. And to be honest with you guys, this drama from like Morgan, adult Morgan, I'd be like, this guy's a little crazy. And also, like, he's a little too protective and scary and in your face. And if I met this guy in public, I wouldn't really want to be by him because he kind of scared me and he's kind of controlling. But then, like, inner fangirl Morgan was like, woo, yeah, I love it. And so I guess, like, for me, it was like everything I wanted in the drama, but I didn't want in the drama, if that makes sense. Like, you got the kidnapping, you got the possessive guy, you got the guy who will jump from a train for you. And so inner fangirl Morgan appreciated this drama and loved this drama for what it was. It's not like one of those dramas like White Christmas that is very thought out, but my inner fangirl Morgan loved this drama a lot. So if you want to like spaz over dramas and watch a overprotective lover, then check out 1% of anything, because oh boy. Number 8, Age of Youth. 5 college girls live together in an upstairs apartment. Each of them are dealing with their own issues, such as being in a bad relationship, money issues, or even lying. Together they work through the challenges that life throws at them. So Age of Youth is another drama that really surprised me. I saw it on, I think I saw it on Viki or Drama Fever, but I kept on seeing it and I was like, you know what, it's only 12 episodes, so why don't I check it out? And I loved it. And the reason why I loved it so much is because it was very realistic. I like the fact that they were able to take things that happened all over the world for girls and make it into a drama. Because a lot of times I've noticed in South Korea, because a lot of times in Korean dramas I've noticed that they take serious issues and they make light of them. And I'm glad that this drama doesn't do the same. Although this drama does have its crazy moments, I really like the fact that it was realistic, and I like the fact that these girls, although they kind of don't get along in the beginning, they end up to be really amazing friends. And they're definitely the type of friends I would want in my life. Now, the only thing in this drama that I didn't like is the romance, because I felt like they were like, oh, we have to add romance into it. We'll just throw this guy in here and this guy there and this guy there. I really wish that this drama focused more on the friendships rather than the romance, because I just felt like that was something they threw in that they shouldn't have. Number 9, W. This drama is about a female doctor whose father is a comic book artist. One day she gets a call that her father has disappeared. When she enters his office, she is sucked into another world, a world that her father has created, which is his comic book. She soon realizes that the character that her father has created for his book are alive, even the villains. So I actually had this in as City Hunter, but I just finished W, and I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm going off my drama high where I'm like in love with the drama, but just because I finished it. But then I thought about it more and more, and I was like, you know what, I actually really enjoyed W, so I'm going to leave it on the list, and I'll put City Hunter somewhere down here. The reason why I love W so much is because of the fact that Once again, inner fangirl Morgan loved it. I love their interactions together. I also love the complex like storyline of W, because it wasn't very straightforward, because when I first started watching it, I thought that it was just basically two different universes, but in reality it's, you know, the real world and then like a comic book. So I love that kind of storyline. I love the villains. I love how evil the villain was, actually. And I loved, I forgot his name, the main guy in it. I forgot how handsome he was. Like, seriously, like I saw him in school in 2013, and I think I watched him in I Hear Your Voice, or I See Your, no, it's like I See Your Voice or something like that. And I haven't watched him in any other drama since that, and so when I saw him in W, I was like, oh boy, like, I forgot you were really handsome, I'm sorry. And also those kisses, boy. But if you do like dramas that do have an amazing plot line to it, it's very like intense / makes you think, then definitely check out W, because there were some things in W that I wasn't able to predict whatsoever. And the last one at number 10 is Flash Flash Love, and I love this drama so much. Dan B is a high school senior who hates math and has given up on her dreams because it requires math. On the day of her college entry exam, she freaks out and runs out of the test. While running away, she falls into a puddle which travels her back in time to the Joseon dynasty, where she meets a young king, which is King Lee Do. While she's trying to say that she's a high school senior, they mistake her for a eunuch who can bring rain to the drought that they are having. Now she will have to use the skills that she learned in the future to keep her alive. So this is the only historical drama that you'll get on my list. And the reason why I loved it so much is because of the romance. I thought it was so cute and lovey, and I loved it so much. And also I just love the main girl actress in this. She's probably one of my favorite actresses of all time. She was in All My Ghostness. She was also in Flower Boy, Flower Boy Shot. No, there's so many Flower Boys. Which one was it? Oh no, Flower Boy Next Door. And then she was also in, what other drama was she in? Oh, Surplus Princess. I love the actress. She's amazing. This drama is very fast moving and very romantic, and there's only, I think, 2 hours worth of drama, so it's definitely a fast drama, and I just love it so much because it's cute, it's romantic, and of course it's a girl pretending to be a boy once again. Now I had some other dramas that didn't quite make it into my top 10, but I still really enjoyed them, so I thought I would list them here. And I have Goblin, Shopping King Louie, City Hunter, Descendants of the Sun, My Lover from Another Star, and I bet I will be kicking my butt when editing this because I probably forgot like 20 more dramas that I should have mentioned. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of my favorite Korean dramas, and tell me if you're gonna watch any of these dramas or what your favorite dramas are. And yeah, and tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm gonna go eat cake. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next well, I'll see you tomorrow with our K Wednesday video. It's okay. Bye!